Greetings and salutations, DMs, GMs, referees, judges, game operations directors, and all other varieties of storytellers. This is your DM, Scott, and it's time for another DM Quick Tip. Continuing our series of DM Quick Tips on alignment, we speak today on law and chaos. Law and chaos, like good and evil, are polar opposites and are the component of many alignments. While the difference seems to be little more than common sense, there is a wonderful complexity to the differences between law and chaos. Let's define those to better help you manage your table and player character. So lawful characters behave in a certain way. They will keep their word when it is given and will work very hard not to deviate from that. If the lawful character does deviate from their word, it is oftentimes not because of a conscious decision, but because of a series of circumstances that occurred preventing them from doing so. Lawful characters will tell the truth, sometimes to a fault. They will respect authority even when they disagree with that authority. Tradition is very important to a lawful character. So you see, a lawful character does not necessarily have to come from what is commonly referred to as a civilized land, but rather can be a barbarian from some savage land. Lawfulness is not necessarily a hallmark of civilization. Lawful characters can be at times obnoxious, for they will be judgmental of other characters and NPCs for their actions. So anybody who's ever played first or second edition or even 2.5 D&D and has played with or has played a paladin knows just how obnoxious a lawful character can be. It's practically the middle name of every paladin out there. Chaotic characters will follow their conscience, preferring to do what is right over what authority, rules, or tradition dictates. Like the lawful characters, chaotic characters will keep their word as long as they feel like it, though. Their word is in flux and may or may not be kept depending on the situation at hand. So keep in mind that the lawful character does not necessarily mean that they are a good person. They could be quite the opposite, blindly following the instruction of someone in authority. There is an implication that a lawful character possesses honor and trustworthiness. It's not always the case, though. They are seen as reliable individuals, but with their rigid adherence to law, tradition, and individuals in authority, they can also be closed-minded and can, in the process of adhering to all the aforementioned, be blind to the plight of others, especially if that plight is in direct contradiction with whatever laws, tradition, or authority has dictated. Now, the opposite is true for chaotic characters. They are free. They are the free spirits. They feel no need to adhere to any code other than their own, and this code may change from situation to situation. They're far less rigid and more flexible based on the circumstances at hand. And they are adaptable, and they are flexible, but they may be unreliable as well. The chaotic nature of these individuals may make them reckless and irresponsible. They may also hold resentment towards any individuals in authority. Sometimes they don't always play well with others. Unlike good and evil, one's devotion to lawfulness or the freedoms of chaos is sometimes a conscious choice, not necessarily related to nature or nurture. Most often, a devotion to lawfulness or chaos is a matter of personality and very little else. Now, there are many ways in which you can define law and chaos, and this is just one. We'll see you next time in the dojo.